What's up and what's happening, Blaze family? You are now tuning in to a MGA and Blaze Minds Inc. video with our host, William Simley. And today we have, go ahead.
What's up, everybody? My name is William Simley. I am the creator of MGA. And today we have the one, the only, hopefully,
What's up, everybody?
Go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, sir.
Yeah, my name is Havok. I'm a underground indie artist from Alabama. I got my own little record label company. It's called L.A.M.E Music. I get into that when you ask what it means. I'm just really out here promoting, managing artists who ain't got no home. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got rappers, R&B artists who struggle promoting, marketing themselves, then you come talk to me. I pitch you on, and we try to work things up.
All right, all right. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about how you got into music.
I started rapping in middle school with just a bunch of my friends. We was just, doing it for fun, just making little rhymes, rapping on your notebook. Then it got serious for me when my uncle he gave me some rapping equipment like a mic stand, little mixing board and stuff. And I was like, okay, he's serious with it a little bit. I'm gonna play with it. And I've been rapping since like high school on up. If it wasn't for my uncle, I don't know what I'd be doing.
Nice.
So we got to you by talking to Stavante. How'd you meet Stavante?
So Monte, I met him at my job. I'm a chef, by the way. So if you need some good food, whatever, I can throw it down.
Hey, all right,
Yeah,
same here.
I met him at my job. I was waiting on my girl to come pick me up. Him and his friend that's also on my label, they hit me up. We were just having a conversation. They was like, "Hey, don't you still do music?" I was like, "Yeah." Got a couple of mixtapes out and whatever. He was like, "I'm real serious. I'm real serious. I just need to get my voice out there. I'm trying to make some music. I like you to be serious. Let's work." And we stayed on that. When he said that, we stayed on the phone till about like 9. He let me listen to some of his old music. I said, okay, I see the potential. But since it was like his first album, it wasn't really, quality good. But now, as you hear his music now, is whatever. And I seen y'all interview with him. I was like, hey, he's trying to get his name out there. Let me get our name out there as a label. Everybody can be like, oh, this is Vontae with. Vontae album, 45,000 streams on the lane. He pushing Vontae like that. He can push us
Yes.
Mhm.
like that.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll say again, I'm glad to have you on.
Appreciate
Man, and it does mean a lot for you to reach out to us and have. I think you're the first person who ever reached out to us,
Yes, that
so
was
we've
Oh
been really
man,
exciting.
excited to have
oh
it.
man, I feel good.
Yes, that was really exciting. This is a very humbling experience as a whole in the beginning. I do have a few questions for the record label as a whole, but first I'm gonna start off with like your individual music because I saw that you sent what the music that you sent to us. I listened to it and then I went and listened to the other album that you did, which was what a life.
That's my first one, very first one.
Yeah, and honestly, I really like that one. I like both of them. The intros to your music are actually like phenomenal. I love the intros, and I think the
Thank you,
transition is well too. Well done.
thank
Um,
you.
yeah, I think my favorite one from What a Life is um, No Justice, No Peace. I like that one a lot. It was good.
Yeah, for that one, my producer, which is my brother Tavares, he's a great producer. He was like, I'm gonna send you this beat, see what you can do with it. It's kind of like from the heart. And at that time, it was a lot of stuff going on in the world.
Yeah.
And I was like, just send it to me. And I heard it and it instantly just clicked. And I was like, I can make something happen because when I made the record, one of my close friends from high school had passed away in a
Hmm.
car accident. And I was going through a lot of personal family stuff. So it just blended right in. And I was like, just it just happened to I just happened to pick the lyrics in that. I was like, I love this song. It's probably one of my best songs I did.
Yeah, I like that one. That one was really good. I wanted to. So you said your brother was the producer. Does he make the beats and everything?
He make no, I have he does the mix. He's like the audio engineer. He does the mixing, mastering, and stuff. I
Okay.
have a cousin. It's kind of like a family owned record label a little bit.
Yeah.
So I got the cousin. He makes the beats.
Mhm.
So I just sat. He sat with my brother, and they made it while I was at work. They told me to listen to it, and I was like, okay, we can make something happen. And my cousin, he makes the beat, and my brother, he mixes and masters and produces beats.
Nice. That was another question I was gonna ask. I was gonna say who is your soundboard technician and like for when you're in the booth. So that's interesting. It's kind of all family related. That's good. I like that. I like their work. They do a good job.
Oh yeah, it started with me. He struggled. When I wasn't really good at making my sound stand out, and he wasn't really good. We just kept it going at the same time, and it was like
Yeah.
perfect.
So for Lame Music Entertainment, is are they a part of that company as well?
I guess my brother, he's the lead on producer, and my cousin, he's the lead on beat maker. But like I tell everybody who work with me, if you have your own beats, that's fine. And if you can produce it to your own sound, it's cool. But my brother is a very hands-on, get to the point how you want your sound to sound. Like how Vontae sound and how I sound, you can tell the two different sounds.
Right.
Because Vontae used to spend hours with him talking to him, hey, I want to sound like this, can you do this? And I just tell him honestly, I just tell him, hey, after I get through dropping my tracks, make me sound like magic. I don't got no favorite sound he do. I just say, hey, go do what you do.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, so when was Lame Music Entertainment founded?
It was founded 2017, but it was some roadblocks to make it official. So I'm gonna say 2020. That's when I got the paperwork done. I got my business license.
Yeah.
In 2017, I was still in college. I had a couple of things. It was like, okay, you
Mhm.
semi legit, but you semi not. But now I got everything, taxes, license. Yeah, I was like, that's great. It was a long process.
Yeah, well, congratulations first and foremost.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. And I wanted to know what was the difficulty behind, receiving all of those things.
At the time, I was working at Waffle House. I was a server. I was making 213 hour. That's really not. Yeah, that's really not nothing. And I was like, a business license was like 50 at the time. And then I had to put down a deposit for the taxes. I'm like, I ain't really making that much. So I was like, nah. But now I got a great job, great pay. I was like, oh, I handled everything within like 2 weeks. I was like, okay, that's nice. So it was like basically me not having a good paid job was the reason why I switched so long for it to get where is it now.
Hmm.
All right. Well, let me ask you this, man. Um, well, she mentioned before about your last album, but honestly, man, my favorite song on your newest album is Mufasa.
Like that one. I
Love
like that
it,
one.
man. So,
Yeah.
what was your inspiration when it came to creating this new album?
Well, see, my first album, What a Life, I was just telling everybody at the time what I was going through, what type of lifestyle I was living, or what type of lifestyle I had going on. My new album, Decoded, I wanted people to figure out what type of man I am. I want you to go song by song and be like,
Mhm.
okay, I think he a pretty chill dude. I think he not. He might be a little this. It's like I want you to decode who you think Havok is in your own sense when you listen to the music. Like, okay, I think he good at this. I think he. So it's like basically you decoding who I am as a person with the little information that I'm giving you through the song.
And I think Imagine really shows that because when I was listening to
Oh
that,
yeah,
I was
that
sitting there, I
magic.
was like, yeah. So I'm gonna say this. I'm sorry, but sorry about that. I'm gonna say
Oh, you
this.
good?
Yeah. Your music, to be honest with you, the first thing that stuck out to me was the fact that your beats sound amazing. And when you told me that your brother and your cousin helped you out a lot with that, and the fact that it's all family oriented, especially with the company and everything, that does mean a lot because I treat MGA as my family. We still have 6 members. All 6 members are still doing great. Um, so have there ever been any like trials or tribulations when it came to working with family?
Well, honestly, I'm gonna tell you honestly, no. Me and my brother have a very close relationship, and if we do argue, it won't be because of the music, cause it because of regular family stuff, big brother, little brother, and my cousin. I don't see him as often because he don't stay with me, so that's kind of good because he don't try to put his input in on the beats that I want. He listens. He be like, okay, this is what type of beats you want. But he'll probably do his own little thing. Cause I tell everybody on my songs, my intro will catch you off guard. Cause now you sit here listening to something funny, then all of a sudden the beat drop. You like, wait, where did that beat drop come from? That's his idea. And I was like, hey, you caught me off guard. I like it. Maybe anybody else listening to it gonna be like, hey, that beat drop I ain't see coming. So it was like, really, we ain't never really had no problems, no lashing out, no arguments. I let them do how they do it, and I let the people listen and be like, hey, whoever did this, they got it.
Yeah.
Cause I don't really have no input. I just go in, lay the tracks down. I tell them, hey, work your magic. If you like it, then I know everybody else listening gonna be like, hey, that's kind of nice.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Well, who's all on your label?
Right now, is Monte.
Mm-hmm.
I got somebody named Parker. He's an R&B artist, very good singer. I
Okay.
think y'all should check him out. I got somebody named Johnny B. Bad. I got a female rapper named Jay Shay,
Mm-hmm.
and I got another R&B artist named Will. And the only people who really ain't really dropped that, only people who really at the moment dropped the album would be Parker, Vontae, and me.
Mm.
Everybody else. Well, Jada has dropped some projects. I don't know if y'all saw it on my catalog. It's 2 EPs on there called Partners in Crime. It's
Mm-hmm.
like a Janae Echo, Big Sean type thing. Me and her, we do a verse,
I'm
a
gonna
piece on
have
the
to check
song.
that out because I love Janae Aiko and Big Sean.
Oh well, yeah,
I'm gonna
you
have to
should
check them
definitely. You
out.
might you might love our Partners in Crime series.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, Johnny B. Bad got something in the works. Will, he got something in the works. So yeah,
That's
I
amazing.
got a healthy team.
That's great.
Hey, so go ahead. I want to know this. How did you get with I see a couple of your features. You have David the Great. How'd you get with him?
Oh, David. Oh well, man. Me and David went to Lost the State together.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know I did music at the time. He had caught me and my brother at the table at the Lost the State lunch on the table where you could chill at, and he was like, "Hey, I got some songs I want you to listen to test out." And I was like, "Cool." He gave me the booth. He's a great person to work with because he's all about business. He want to come in, get in there, record, get out, and he'll probably joke around when he done. But I love him because when he come in, we work. Ain't no distractions, ain't no goofballing around. I love him. And some of his songs actually, they produced by my brother. If y'all didn't know that, my brother Tavares, he produced some of his songs. If you listen to David, the great music, great artist by the way. Yeah, I met him through Lawson, and we didn't click there since. Every time I needed a feature, he didn't came through.
And that's good to hear. Good to hear. You are here building bridges.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
So let me ask you this: if a new artist wanted to come to your label, how are they able to reach out to you?
They can reach out to me through any of my social media pages, which would be under my real name, Courtney Terrell. My Instagram would be Courtney dot T dot Terrell. And if you can't find my Facebook on my personal name, you can find it under Havok, Havok on the Facebook. Send me a message, and basically we're gonna talk. I'm just gonna ask for a couple. I'm gonna ask for the simplest thing a person can ask for. Let me listen to your old music, which sounds weird, but the reason I said let me listen to your old music, I want to see what you sound like before you think that you got it all figured out. I want to know what you were struggling with, because your old music tells who you are. Your new music say, "Hey, I think I'm right here. I made it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
cool." But your old music tell me exactly who you are as a person, as a rapper or R&B artist. And I base my decisions off your old music, because at that time you were struggling. You probably ain't had the right equipment. You probably ain't had the mic. Because I used to rap over cell phone. So that's the type of song here. I don't care how bad it sounds. I can get past it. I want to know what your lyrics talking about. Because back then, that's when you were struggling. And if you think you make it now, your music might not sound the same now. But back then, that's when your music, hitting on things, you struggling. That's what I've been wanting to hear.
Yeah, I think that's actually amazing. I actually find more artists like their albums, their older albums, to be way better than like the newer albums that they produce today. Like for instance, I'm just gonna go ahead and say Alicia Keys, like her older albums,
Yes.
phenomenal. Versus the newer ones. I prefer the old ones. That's just my prerogative.
That's how I am with Kanye. I was a huge Kanye West fan growing up. His college dropout. That
Yes.
was my late registration. Love him. New Kanye. I was like, I can't. You got a couple of hit or miss there.
Hold up now. His new album was
Donda.
fire to me. Yeah, Donda was fire.
Yeah, I'm saying like he got a couple like Donda. I at first I was like, but then I heard it. I was like, okay. It sounds like the old Kanye.
Do you have any new projects coming out?
I'm currently working on my third studio album. It's gonna be called The Untold Stories.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be basically like how J. Cole did. I think it was 2014. Oh no, For Your Eyes Only. It's like a
Yep.
personal album. It's gonna tell you stuff that you probably didn't know about me. Stuff like how I Imagine, like you
Mm-hmm.
brought up Imagine. It's gonna go more into detail about my life. And I got another EP coming out with my label mate Jaden Shea. It's gonna be the third and final installment of Partners in Crime 3. And that's gonna probably drop sometime in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Nice.
I want to go ahead and say this. Anybody on your label is always welcome on MGA. You already got my Facebook and everything. Just let me know when somebody's available. They want to put their stuff out there, and we'll get them on here.
Yeah, I will definitely send. I'll definitely write them in our group chat.
Mm. Well, I do want to ask this. Last time, well, honestly, the first time that I talked to somebody about creating a record label, not me personally, but I was talking to somebody about it. They were saying that it's so many hoops to go through, especially when it comes into like the music business. You got that whole advertisement thing. You have to have at least a couple of people under your belt who are willing to work for you. Have there ever been any situations to where you're sitting there, you're just like, I don't know if I can do this anymore? And how did you overcome that?
Good question.
Like I was telling the co-host, when I was working at Waffle House to now, it was a couple of times where I was like, man, I don't know if I want to do it, because it's
Yeah.
like the startup process for a regulator is so hard, because you gotta make sure the name ain't copyrighted.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure the artist is down, because the artists are the main part that makes it so stressful. Because when they hear the word record label, they automatically think contract, they think control, they think, I'm gonna have everything in the palm of my hands. And I had to break it down. So like, no, I'm an independent record label. I just need the contract to say that I'm marketing and promoting your name. So that way, if you see me post your music on Facebook, you know that I got your percent. But you just
Mm-hmm.
basically promote lane music. If you understand what I'm saying, it's like I'm using them to promote my record label, but I'm also helping them promote their music or whatever it is they're trying to do. But the startup process was so hard. It was so long. I was like, man, I'm about to quit. Yeah, my girlfriend, my wife, she was like, you got it. Just keep working it. You gonna have it. Then luckily, everybody who under Lane now been with Lane since 2000. Once they started 2019, so for like 3-4 years, the same core members been here. I was like, oh man, let's work. And we've been making some really good music. But that startup, like I don't know how it is for a talk show like y'all got it. but that startup process is really hard. It's challenging. It makes you have second thoughts. But if you love what you do, you gonna keep fighting. That's what I tell everybody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm pretty sure the viewers already know that we've been gone for a little bit. I'll be honest with you. It was a lot going on with me, and I felt down and out. But I got to thank Madison for pushing me to come back, seeing her videos and everything. And remember to subscribe to Blaze Mind, and like the video and everything. And check us out on Spotify. But Madison really pushed us to push, well, honestly, all of MGA to keep doing what they're doing. I know you haven't seen Xavier for a while. I'm talking to the viewers on this one. He's still doing what he needs to do. You'll see him in a little bit. But to be quite honest with you, again, it's thanks to Madison that we're still here today. And I never really gave her props for that.
Thanks.
Kind of like how you said that your wife held you down. Madison's holding us down.
That's good. That's
Mhm. But I do want to ask this. I remember I brought this up with Stavante when it came to how he conducted his way of doing music. Have you seen the Wu Tang documentary on Hulu?
Yes, that was a
Have
good documentary.
That's a very good documentary. And I just brought that up because had there been any similarities when it came to that documentary and your experience in the music industry?
Oh well, very about half of what went on in there, I say half of it came into real life. But the only thing I can say is different is that since they really didn't have control, it's about the end. Like a regulator, we really don't know what you got control of because there's so much in the contract that you don't read. You just see what you gonna make and dollar bills, and that's it. And I tell everybody, the reason why it's kind of different, independent. At the end of the day, like Monte said, I can move at my own pace. Like if I feel like dropping the album in March, I can wait 6, 7 months, see what it did, see that my fans miss me, I can drop something else. With the regular label, if your music hot in March, about 3 months you gotta drop something else. 3 more months you gotta drop something else. Being independent, I tell people it gives you more freedom because you still moving at the pace that you at now. But I also tell my team and anybody that I mess with music wise, you don't want to lose your fans. Like if you drop something this month, you don't want to wait a year to drop something else because your fans might forget about you. They might be like, dang, I remember that man Vontae made some good music. Or that boy Havok made some good music I don't hear about. We still want to be like in a 3 to 6 month window, drop a project here, see how it do, promote it, market it. So the Wu Tang documentary into now, it really blended in. It's just that the difference is they really fought for creativity and all that. And over here, L.A. music, you still got your own input on how you want your sound, how you want this, how you want your cover art. It's like you still got the freedom versus you not having it in a record label because they got so much in their excuse me, so much in their hands. It's like, oh,
All right, all right. So, is there any? I don't know if I already asked this. But again, is there anybody on your radar that you're looking at? You want
for
to shout
feature
out
wise,
future
oh, for
wise?
shout out, of course, I'm gonna shout out David the Great. Like I said, good artist. I'm an underground artist named Queen Kiwi. She makes some good music. Uh, I'm gonna shout out this guy named Rambo. Like everybody I'm shouting out outside of David, I want to do a feature with. Like, cause I see how they move on my Spotify underground
Mm-hmm.
playlist, and they make some good music. Rambo, Queen Kiwi, uh, Lil Tyree, they make some good music. Uh, but as far as feature wise, I'm down to work with anybody. As long as you serious like I am about the music, I'm down to work with anybody. I can pretty much rap on any beat. So it's like if you want a feature, you like how I sound, let's work. Oh, also there's somebody else I want to work with. His name Damien Sane, white guy to Anderson. He makes some good music.
All right, all right.
So yeah, no like yeah.
We're gonna make sure we're gonna promote this so we can get these people to help you out, man. because I want MGA to be a bridge for artists.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Yeah,
So
this is only the beginning, you know, like we're just getting started. So thank you for coming on here and being one of our guests. Like this is a great opportunity. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. You're welcome.
is there anything you want to say to people who are just starting out in music? Any inspirational quotes that we can put on the poster?
This my inspiration core goes to my R&B singers only because if say William said if you knew how to rap and I asked you to bust a freestyle, you will do it because a
Mhm.
rapper gonna do it. My quote for R&B artists: learn how to step out your shell. Cause y'all are actually way better than rappers. Cause I love R&B music over rap music. If people don't know, and all the R&B people I done met, they got that little the shyness about them. But when they get when they get in the studio, they sing their little ass off. You be like, you were just scared to sing a couple of bars, but William was he wasn't scared to freestyle eight bars. So I was like my R&B artists, I say just step out your shell. Can't nobody laugh at talent that they don't got. And singing is like one of the best talents to have in the world. 'Cause, it's coming from the heart. Also, don't give up. Like y'all with this talk show, I love y'all. Thank y'all for having me on. I see much success in y'all future. Just don't give up. If you know
Mhm.
you got the talent, don't give up. No matter how many people shoot you down, just keep going. I'm surprised y'all didn't ask me why I named my record label Lane,
Oh
by
no,
the
that was
way.
coming next. That is
Oh,
coming
it
next.
was. Oh, it's an
Go ahead, man.
acronym, by
Go
the way.
ahead.
It's called laughing at my enemies. I don't know if y'all can see it. But yeah, it's
Laughing
called
at
laughing
my
at my
what?
enemies.
You said laughing
Enemies.
at my
Laughing at my enemies. Enemies.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so it's like an
Oh, go
acronym
ahead,
for
show off the
people
merch
who get.
again. Go ahead, show off the
Oh, let
merch
me
again.
stand up here. Yeah, laughing at my enemies. Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
Mm-hmm.
have to
gotta
get me
do.
a tea. I'm gonna have to get me one of those.
Yeah, and I thought about it when I had a person was like, Courtney, you ain't gonna make it in the rap game. You need to stop. And I was like, dang. And I seen him now. I ain't gonna spill no beans. He's not doing so well. And I saw him. I just started laughing. I was like, damn, this dude used to hate on me. And now years later, the roles reversed. I'm kind of winning. I was like, that would be a good name for a record label. Laughing at my enemies. When people hear, they be like, Lane. Why would you call your record label Lane? Why are you no? Then when they find to figure out what it is, they're like, that's fire. That's really fire.
It is fire. I really like that. I mean, you really just got to give God the glory at the end of the day because, you know, he's the one who gave you that idea. I just that's awesome. That's really amazing. I like that. I'm a what
Thank you.
Okay, so question. Where if we wanted to buy some merch, where could we get it?
I'm working on my website as we speak,
Okay.
but I can make it for you. It's for $15, by the way. Just
Okay.
send me I send cash out and send me your address, and I can have it shipped out between 3 to 5 days, and boom, boom, boom.
All right.
Cool. I love the merch by the way. That's good
Thank you.
stuff.
Got a last question for you, man. Now me and Vontae, we've been going at it because we have a disagreement about two things. Well, one thing. Do you consider rappers as artists,
Do I
musical
consider rap
artists?
musical artists? I'll say yes. You have to only on the sense of us rappers. At the end of the day, yes, it's entertainment. Yes, we trying to get you the vibes out music, but at the end of the day, we still excuse me, we're still telling the story. And it's up to y'all to figure out: do y'all like the story? Do we need to continue with this story? That I like that I like the point of view that I was given. So it's like storytelling is art because there's so many ways that I can tell you my personal life without you not knowing that I'm telling my personal life, or I can just basically, like I did on Imagine, hit it right in the home run. You were like, okay, he didn't have a good dad. He grew up poor. All that. So it's like we're telling a story, and the way you do, the way the regular artists do with the paintbrush, they're telling the story through their painting. We just look at it as colors and drawings, but they sit there. How we sit there, they gotta balled up the draft. They gotta do the rough draft, and they be like, you telling the story. Like before the cell phones got really popular, I can tell you, I used to borrow a piece of paper left and right. Rough draft, I ain't like this line. I couldn't get the intro going. And it was like, even with the phones now, I delete this, I cancel this out, I do that. It's like musicians tell stories, especially artists like rappers and singers, especially R&B singers. Because I think R&B singers best music. Sadly, I hate to say it like this. I tell my wife the same thing. But R&B people best music is when they heartbroken. I don't know. It's hard for me to say that. Like, have you ever had a good R&B artist who heart ain't broken and you like it? Can't really
I
say.
can't really say.
But
Well,
but you know when they heart broke, you listening to it. Confessions, Ursha,
Mhm.
Queen Naja with Medicine. It's like you into it, you listening. But when they happy, sadly, it's like she happy. Her music ain't gonna hit the same. And it's like you begging for her heart to be broke, but you don't want her heart to be broke. So it's like you're telling the story. So that's what I
I
tell folks.
only got two artists that I can think of that their R&B music is great when their their heart isn't broken, and that is like Kevin Ross and Raheem Devon.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah,
Yeah, those
yeah.
those are only two, and I can't really think of anybody else. Like at first I thought like, oh, The Weeknd, he's a good one. Well, no, he's on drugs most of the time.
See, so it's like
Heartbroken. So yeah.
imagine listening to the weekend music sober, you might not like it.
probably
So
not.
yeah, so I think musical artists tell stories. That's what I say because I don't consider myself a rapper. If you actually listen to both of my albums, you'll see I'm telling two different stories.
I
Mhm.
think that you have to look at it from a poetic mindset. Because for me, I think that good rappers, good artists are low key poets at the same time. I'm just gonna throw out Kendrick Lamar, great artist. J. Cole, great artist. In today's time,
Yeah.
Tupac is always gonna be my go back to because he was a poet. Like that's what he did, and the way he came out on the verses are just amazing. Like the rhymes, perfect. And so I definitely understand where you're coming from.
Yeah,
Almost made a Jada joke.
actually, growing up, my favorite rapper was T.I. And
Okay.
it's like, okay.
Facts.
But the reason why I say that's bad, because when I heard his music, my grandma gave me the CD for my birthday, by the way. I'm a Christmas baby. And I didn't know my grandma listened to that type of music. I was like, what? I was really happy it was an old CD player.
Yeah.
But T.I. was my favorite rapper. But the reason why it was bad, my old rap name used to be Thug K, by the way.
Hmm.
And I used to have the mindset of lying in my songs. I used to say I did this, did that, I did this, only because I was so listening to T.I. Then when I met these two rappers like Kendrick and J. Cole, I was like, man, these guys are amazing. They telling stories and they really good with it. And that made me change my whole the way I rap. Now I do got some songs I'm just like Mufasa. It was just a song that didn't have no purpose. I just got in there and rap. But mostly if you listen to my album, I'm telling the story, trying to paint a picture for you.
I think those are really the best albums when people are very authentic with what they're giving. I just think that's better because people can relate better to you, and that makes the music more engaging for me. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Thank you for coming out. And you're always welcome on MGA. Let us know when we have some new music. We'll definitely hit you up and we'll definitely get you on here.
Oh, thank y'all. Y'all guys are awesome. I love y'all. Keep up the good work.
All right,
thank
man.
you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, guys. So that's all we have for you guys today. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click that red button down below and join the family. And if you haven't already liked this video, give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. And that's all we have for you today. So stay beautiful, stay blessed, and stay blazed.